From getting the best accessory in the entire game, to meeting the creator of Blox Fruits. Here are 23 of the rarest things in Blox Fruits. Did you know if you've earned over 100 million belly, you're still not in the top 1% of players? That's because the chances of earning more than 100 million belly are 3.12%. That doesn't sound like a lot, but believe me, it is. In order to be in the top 1%, you'd have to earn around 280 million belly. The holiday cloak is a mythical accessory, which means it's pretty hard to obtain it. You have a 3% chance to get this item while opening the present at the North Pole, but the fact that you can only get it during the Christmas event makes it way more rare and difficult to obtain. Drop a like if you have the holiday cloak. The Hallow Essence is an item that was added in update 16 and is used for spawning the raid boss Soul Reaper at the Haunted Castle. This item is only obtainable in the 3rd sea by either praying at the graveyard or getting it from the Death King via random surprise. Both of these methods are difficult and the chances of getting this item are 2.5%. One guy even said he was grinding trying to get it for 5 whole days and still didn't get it. Swan glasses have always been a really favored piece of accessory in the game. These powerful glasses boost a range of buffs that will help you in various PvP situations, including high defense, cooldown reduction, movement speed, and more. Its only downside is how difficult it is to obtain them. You need to kill a Dawn Swan in the 2nd sea and pray that he drops them because the drop chance of his glasses is only 2.49%. That means you'll probably have to kill him 40 times in order to secure these glasses. Many players have never even heard about the God's Chalice. The God's Chalice is a crucial item that plays an essential role in the endgame. It is the 3rd sea counterpart of the Fist of Darkness, and there are a few ways you can lay your hands on this item. The most difficult one is arguably getting it after defeating an elite pirate, where their drop chance is only 2.1%. Dark Coat is a mythical accessory that buffs your energy and health by 600 and makes you deal 15% more fruit damage. To get this rare item, you need to kill the boss Darkbeard, but the chance of it being dropped is only 2%, so you should be ready to spend hours grinding it. If you want to move faster, Cool Shades are a must-have because they increase your speed by 17.5%, along with many other boosts. In order to obtain this accessory, you'll need to kill Cyborg, who can be found at the Fountain City in the 1st sea, but good luck getting them because the chance of him dropping Cool Shades is only 1.5%. Dough is considered to be one of the hardest Blox Fruits to awaken, but it's also really hard to find in stock because its chances of being there are only 1.4%, and your chances of getting it from Blox Fruit Gacha are also 1.4%, while its chances of spawning are 1.34%. But I heard a little rumor that if you subscribe, this will go up to 1.5%. Okay, maybe not, but what do you think about Dough Fruit? In total, there are 39 swords in Blox Fruits, and in order to obtain them, all you'd have to do is grind for months, if not years. There are several ways to obtain swords in the game, but only 1.31% of players have obtained all swords. What sword do you use? Did you know that the bounty cap in Blox Fruits is 30 million? To this day, only 1.23% of players have succeeded to get the max bounty. Let's make a bounty leaderboard down in the comments. Did you know that your chances of meeting a hacker in Blox Fruits are 1.15%? That doesn't really seem high, but it's also not low either. Maybe Blox Fruits needs to get a better anti-cheat system. Dragon Fruit is an incredible PvP fruit due to its powerful AoE and instinct break moves, but its chances of being in stock are only 1%, whilst its chances of spawning on the ground are only 0.7%. When I launched Blox Fruits for the first time, I met an admin right away. I didn't have a clue how lucky I was though, because the chances of meeting an admin are only 0.98%. The Kitsune Fruit is a mythical beast type Blox Fruit that costs 8 million belly when in stock. This Blox Fruit is the 2nd newest and most expensive fruit, and it has an incredibly high demand due to its grinding and PvP potential. You can obtain this fruit from Kitsune Shrine, but with a chance of only 0.5%. Matter of fact, you have higher chances of getting it from Kitsune Shrine than finding it in stock, because in stock it has only a 0.25 chance to appear. I won't even talk about finding it on the ground, because there's no way you'll ever find it when its chance of spawning is 0.1%. Also, if you hope to get it from Blox Fruit Gacha, forget about it because there's a 0.05 chance you'll get Kitsune Fruit from him. Leopard is arguably one of the most difficult fruits to obtain in the entire game. It's the 2nd most expensive fruit, and you have a 0.4% chance to find it in stock and 0.25% chance to find it on the ground. Getting it from Blox Fruit Gacha is even more rare because there's only a 0.1% chance you'll get it from him. Subscribe if you love Leopard. Blox Fruits is filled with some really amazing accessories that makes playing the game way better, as well as some really bad accessories no one ever uses. However, obtaining all accessories is a big flex, but you've only got a 0.08% chance of doing that. Not all players get to buy perm fruits because we get Robux only for birthdays. Players who have bought perm fruit usually buy 1 or 2, too. But did you know that only 0.07% of Blox Fruits players have bought all the permanent fruits? Those players must be millionaires in real life. MyGame43 is the developer, owner, and admin of Blox Fruits, as well as a few other similar games. But what's shocking are the chances of you actually meeting him. You've only got a 0.003% chance of meeting MyGame43. Don't even try to tell me you met him. We all know you're lying. Meeting Rip Indra is an even bigger flex than meeting MyGame43, because you've got a 0.0025% chance of meeting Rip Indra, Blox Fruits' main developer. I know I will never meet him, but thank you Rip Indra for making such a great game. What's crazier than a Darkblade? Triple Darkblade, obviously. The Triple Darkblade is a mythical and semi-obtainable sword. It's called semi-obtainable because it isn't obtainable by normal players, as it is an admin/staff exclusive item that can only be given out by developers of the game. These developers will most likely not be going around and handing out Triple Darkblades, so because of that, the chances of getting one are 0.001%. Like, you've literally got twice as big of a chance to meet Rip Indra than to get a Triple Darkblade. But this is one of the rarest things that ever happened to a player while opening a fruit dealer's stock in order to get a fruit. When this guy opened the stock and saw that both Gravity and Venom were in the stock, he was shocked. When combining the chances of getting these fruits, we come to the chance of this happening being only 0.02%. The chances of leopard spawning in one server are already low enough. But what if I told you that the chances of leopard spawning in every Blox Fruit server at the same hour is literally impossible? And when I say impossible, I mean 1 in 400 to the 29,000th power. This can't even be written out in a percentage. It would have like a million zeros. But I told my friends I once spotted oh yeah, I don't have any friends. The Azure Ember is a legendary material used for trading with Kitsune Shrine. You can get various items from him in exchange for Azure Embers, money, frags, accessories, and even titles. The max Azure Embers you can carry is 25, and it's really tricky to obtain these. First, you'll need to find a server with a full moon, then go to danger level 6 during the full moon, and wait for a text saying a mysterious shrine has appeared in the sea. Once you see that, you should also be able to see Kitsune Island right in front of you. Get onto the island and interact with Kitsune Shrine. Once you interact, you should see a text saying the full moon shifts into a deep shade of blue. Now the moon is in the state of a blue moon, and you have 5 minutes to get Azure Embers. The Azure Embers should spawn near you, approximately 2 to 5 embers every 30 seconds. In order to get them, you need to chase them and touch them. And like I said, the max cap for Azure Embers in your inventory is only 25, but you can collect more than that. They just won't show in your inventory, obviously. The chances of obtaining 50 Azure Embers in one go is only 1.201%, and to this day, I've never met someone who did this. What's your high score? There you have it, 23 Blox Fruits things that are so rare they might never even happen. Make sure to subscribe and watch this video on the screen.